Ongoing election-related incidents in Southern Highlands has forced the National Education Department to stop the conduct of this year's national examinations for grades 8, 10 and 12 in the province. National Education Secretary Dr. Uke Kombra says after careful assessments and consultation on the situation, a decision was executed because of the incomplete academic year.
Minimum requirement for the instructional hours to be complied with and met have not been completed. Therefore, we have decided with the minister, who is in charge of curriculum and instruction, that we will not give any exams this year. But considering that we have to ensure that these students must have a future as well, they must be given a fair chance because they are still young, they have to complete their education.
Students will be assessed according to the internal marks. For grades 8 and 10, students will proceed to the next grade in the 2018 academic year.
One reason why we led to ensure that the students who are at grade 8 and 10 can progress is because we will have a backlog of students. If we allow them to repeat, that would leave no space for the new students to come into a grade prep or upwards. Therefore, we had to make a choice that we don't give them the examinations, but they can go up to grade 9 and 11 and catch up with the work that they've missed, their instruction hours and so on. They can catch up with additional lessons and so forth. So the schools and provinces will work on this one.
However, for grade 12s, they have been allowed to repeat term 3 in the 2018 academic year to cater for the instruction hours.
And then sit for the exams in 2018. So we have had, my minister has already had discussions and meetings with the provincial government, and we have agreed that opportunities and facilities will be provided for these students to complete.
In the meantime, Dr. Kombra has dismissed claims by Southern Highlands Deputy Provincial Administrator Michael Ariando, published in one of the daily newspapers, that exams are a choice with students given options. Dr. Kombra maintains issues with education curriculum and examinations are a direct responsibility of the National Education Secretary and the National Education Minister.
The instructions that have been given by the administrator are not valid. Therefore, what we have done is our two senior officers here have gone down to the province and have meetings with the provincial examination supervisor and education advisor, and we have come to a conclusion with them that the students at those schools affected, like Mongol and Mendi, they will still proceed to sit for exams. And after the exams, we will assess how well they've done the exams and whether there were some issues and so on. But the reporting that said that the students can do exams or they can go to any school and turn up for exams is not on. That is not allowed. You cannot just go and sit in any school because the exam papers that are packed like this and sent are based on the numbers of students that are going to sit in the school. You cannot have 100 papers sent to Mongol or one school and then you have in front of you 200 students. There'll be chaos.
Dr. Kombra says students are not allowed to sit for the exams in other schools unless arrangements are made prior to the guested dates. Only registered and approved schools are permitted to deliver the exams based on their enrollment.
Will not go to Yellowbo and say that I'm from Mendi and I'm here to do my exams. No, that's not allowed. If certain arrangements like this happen, we are informed well in advance, and then we send the exam papers based on those formal arrangements. We send it to that school, and that school is already aware that this number of students are going to come.
Meanwhile, students of two schools in Simbu province will be repeating the academic year next year.
The Provincial Education Board has suspended or closed those schools for this year due to election-related issues. They are Karmoi and Mount William Secondary School. So those two schools, students will not sit for exams this year because the schools are closed. And they will be repeating their academic year next year.
Fabian Hacklitz, National EMTV News.